Good evening, everyone. The presentation of Group 9 is about solid and hazardous waste. When we say solid waste, it is a garbage construction, debris, commercial refuse, sludge from water supply or waste treatment plants, or air pollution control facilities and other discarded materials. So, ang solid waste, ito ay yung mga basura na tinatapon natin sa ating tahanan o mga nakakalkal natin sa mga kanal or kung saan-saan pang lugar. So, there have two types of solid waste. The first one is municipal solid waste. Municipal solid waste is commonly known as a trash or garbage in the United States and rubbish in Britain. It is a waste type consisting of everyday items that are discarded by the public. So, the example of municipal solid waste includes spoiled and discarded food, useless plastic and glass bottles, yard waste such as leaves and fallen branches and sticks, textile such as old clothes and towels that are being thrown away, e-waste such as computers, televisions, and other electronic products that have reached the end of their useful life. So the second type of solid waste is the non-municipal solid waste. When we say non-municipal solid waste is created during the production of a product. It can often represent a significant risk for environment and health. For this reason, it is frequently subject to that dictate how it must be handled or disposed it. So they have three types of non-municipal solid waste depending on its origin. The first one is mining waste, the second one is agricultural waste, and the third one is industrial. The mining waste contain waste rock, tailings, mine water, chemicals, and others. And the second one is agricultural waste contain absolute pesticides, and fertilizers, organics, plastics, and containers, manure, slaughter waste, and others. And the third one is industry waste. It is composed textile, plastics, chemicals, ash, nuclear waste, and others. And the next is hazardous waste. When we say hazardous waste, it is a waste that poses substantial or potential threats to public health or the environment. Ito yung mga waste na mga chemical like pesticides, toxic, mga gas, gasoline na nakakaapekto sa ating kalikasan at sa ating kalusugan. Others have four characteristics that are identified of the hazardous waste. The first one is ignitability. It is any waste that is flammable and can create fire. So example of this include liquid flash points below 140 Celsius, non-liquids with the potential to ignite via specific condition, and compressed gases. And the second wise is corrosivity. Corrosivity, it is any waste or typically acids and bases that can rust and decompose and has the ability to melt through steel materials. Example of this is include aqueous waste with an acidity level of equal or less than 2 pH or equal to or greater than 12.5 pH. And the third one is reactivity. Reactivity is any waste that is explosive, unstable under normal conditions. Example of this is include any waste capable of explosion and detonation that may produce a toxic gases. And the fourth one, the last one is toxicity. Toxicity. Any waste that is fatally poisonous when ingested or absorbed. Example of this include lithium, sulfur, batteries, and other materials that can cause death when swallowed.
Modern sanitary landfill. Ito ay well-engineered at pinamamahalaang mga pasilidad para sa pagtatapon ng solid waste. Includes a leachate collection system to collect contaminated water, a methane collection system to collect methane gas, and a stormwater management system to prevent erosion. Some of the problems associated with sanitary landfill: water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, and natural environment. Mass-borne incinerator. One waste management strategies is to use mass-borne incinerator, which are large facilities where waste is burned at very high temperature. When these facilities were first created, they were very basic, with the waste being burned and the ash being transported to landfills for disposal. This is a picture of incinerator principle, procedure, parts, types, uses, example. Some of the problems associated with incinerators. Waste incinerators creates or release harmful chemicals and pollutants, including air pollutants such as particulate matter, which cause lungs and heart disease; heavy materials such as lead and mercury, which cause neurological disease; and toxic chemicals such as PFAS and dioxin, which cause cancer and other health problems.
Integrated waste management. Integrated waste management system consists of seating facilities and other key infrastructure needed to safely manage both spent nuclear fuel and high-level radioactive waste from commercial electricity generation as well as nation. Waste system elements. Number 1, generation, segregation, collection, transportation, disposal, and recycling, vermicomposting plus reuse. The indicators. Number 1, technical, economic, environmental, institutional, and perceptual. The stakeholders. Number 1, community members. Second is ULB official engineers, waste collectors, NGOs, and the rag pickers. Sustainability.